Hey Han, EPF's dividend came in at 6.15%, but I also saw they clarified some of your technical observations on X. What's the bigger story we are mixing out here?
What I noticed was EPF actually paid out more in dividends than they earned in investment income, right? So over 100% payout ratio, which surprised me. So I queried them and they actually answered on the weekend. So kudos to them. And what they said was, well, because of currency translations, the distributable income was actually a lot higher than what was earned in investment income, right? Because as everybody knows, the ringgit last year in 2025 strengthened by over 10% over the US dollar and many other currencies as well. You know, the EPF portfolio is almost 40% foreign investments. So if you have foreign investments in your portfolio and the ringgit strengthens, naturally those investments will perform weaker in ringgit terms.
So, what if EPF allocated just 1 to 5% to Bitcoin?
If they had, what they would have found over the long term is a very, very special asset, which is non-governmental in nature, which can provide a very long-term hedge towards any currency movement, right? So what you have in Bitcoin is an investment asset, which is not currency specific or not currency based. I think that if you had 1 to 2% in Bitcoin in your portfolio, which includes EPF, what you might find is a bump up in risk-adjusted returns. What that means is increase in returns without a huge corresponding increase in risk, partly because of that hedging factor where if, one asset goes down, Bitcoin can go up because it's not very correlated with those other assets. And with Bitcoin trading about 50% below its all-time highs, many of our investors are now seeing it as a perfect opportunity to start accumulating some for their long-term portfolio.